What's up, guys? So I finally reached my goal of 1K profits in my account. So as of today, my account is a little bit over 31,000. I was able to reach my goal on Friday, and I'll try to put a screenshot on the video. But yeah, so on this video, I'll just recap my the struggles that I went through trying to get to my first $1,000 profit on my account. So to begin with, obviously the hardest part I've been struggling with is with your emotions. When I started trading, the first week I had, I think it was like the second day right away that I made like $200 in one day. So I had the technique, but I didn't have the emotions. Obviously, when I was paper trading, I didn't have the emotions. It wasn't real money. But when I switched over, the technique was there, but I hadn't dealt with the emotion part yet. So after my first like few weeks, like I was making like $100, 150. Like I said, like the second or third day that I started trading, I made $200 in one day. And then after that, I was actually like, there was weeks where I didn't take a position because I wasn't too confident. I didn't recognize the pattern too much. I was doubting myself on the entries, or then I would chase, and I would not get a decent entry and then end up getting out even, breaking even, or taking like a small loss. So after like a month, and I was struggling, I wasn't taking trades, I just decided to start trading with less money because I was not feeling comfortable taking $10,000, $15 positions. Um, when I started and I was taking those positions, like I said, I was being profitable, but my emotions were too high, and that's not the way I want to trade. So I'm not in a rush. I don't want to like rush myself through this. So I just decided to scale back down, so to make it as close as to paper trading as possible. So, obviously if I'm trading with $1,000 or $2,000, if I take a loss of 1%, you're talking about $10, $20, which is not a lot. So as of now, I just wanna get comfortable trading with real money. So after like a month of trading, I think I scaled down to like $1,000 just so I could test myself. And then after I had like a week of being consistently green, then I went up to like 2,000, and I think I went up to 2.5, and then lately I've been like trading with like 3,000. But for the past few weeks, I was like making 1 or 2%, then the next day I would give it back. I kept making mistakes, which, if I'm gonna make mistakes, I want to make them right now, and especially if I'm trading with such a small amount. So I'd rather take a $10, $20, $30 loss right now than to take a 15K position and lose $300 in one trade. So I think it's definitely good that what I did. So the emotions are still there, not as bad as when I started. So I'm definitely starting to feel more confident on my trades. Definitely taking more pre-market trades, but I definitely go smaller pre-market because the volume isn't there, and if it doesn't work out your way, like I said, I'd rather take a small loss. So I'm still trying to get used to pre-market because I couldn't trade pre-market on paper. So it's still new to me, but I do enjoy getting up when pre-market starts and just watching the charts and see what's gonna happen, which direction is natural gas gonna go for the rest of the day. So like I said, I opened my account in September 16, and November 15th and is when I was able to hit my goal of $1,000 profits. So it took me not exactly 2 months, but almost 2 months. You know, we could say 2 months. It took me for $1,000. So as of now, obviously the next goal is to make $1,000 in less than 2 months. Eventually, one day, I would like to be making, I want to say between $500 to $1,000 every day. So that's probably gonna be a long-term goal. You know, hopefully by next year, I reach that goal. Um, so as of now, I just want to say consistently green, even if it's a small number. If I'm trading with $3, $4, $5,000, um, I'm okay with that. Uh, you know, you don't want to rush this. I remember when I started trading before I even paper traded, I started a real account and I did profit like $700 off a gold ETF. I believe it was JNUG. I profited like $700 in a matter of like 1 or 2 hours. So I knew you could. It's possible, but obviously I wanna be knowledgeable and know what I'm doing. So these $1,000, I feel like I earned them. Like I really understood what I was doing. Now I don't want to get lucky. You know, you could get lucky at first, and then you could just give it all away in one trade. So yeah, so these last few days I've been having really great entries on my trades, but I hesitate on holding. I'll try to put some screenshots on the video to show you how much I missed out of. You know, there was days that I missed out on 4, 5, 6% in one trade, and I did have an idea it would reach that high, but just my emotions, I just wanted to take profits. So I'm still dealing with that, but it's definitely getting better. Yeah, so for whoever's starting to trade out there, that's, you know, you're a new trader, you want to trade, I definitely obviously advise you to paper trade for a while till you get an understanding of what you want to trade. You know, you could trade, there's so many things you could trade: ETFs, there's, you know, stocks, there's penny stocks, there's, you know, forex. So just get a feel what you're comfortable with, what you like, what you want to trade before you actually invest your real money. And definitely paper trade for a while so you could get an idea of, you know, how to trade, how to find resistance, support, how to know when to cut losses. I think, you know, managing your risk is probably the most important thing you have to learn before you invest your real money. You want to make sure you know when to cut your losses. You don't want to get, you know, I've seen a lot of people that work like the whole week and they profit, you know, let's say just $1,000, $2,000 for the week, and then on one trade on Friday, before the weekends, they give it all away in one trade. So, you know, you definitely don't want to do that. That's definitely gonna discourage you. So, you know, if you could stay consistently green, it doesn't matter if it's a small amount, as long as you stay green, you will eventually scale up. You know, it's just like anything else. So definitely takes time. But yeah, I'm happy with my results. You know, I know $1,000 is not much, but as long as we're moving up, that's all that matters. Also, as a new trader, you know, we all learn at a different pace. I'm pretty sure there's people that, you know, will get this in 6 months and they'll start probably profiting, you know, a real good amount. You know, there's some people that take a year or more, 2 or 3 years. Obviously there's people that end up blowing up their account and quitting, but you know, from what I'm seeing, from what I experienced, it's definitely doable. It's just, it takes time. You gotta put in the work, you gotta study the charts, you know, and just practice. just practice, keep practicing, practice, because you're gonna end up making the same mistake a lot of times. You know, I wrote down in front of my computer not to chase a stock, and once in a while I still catch myself doing it. But yeah, the mistakes are definitely, you're definitely gonna make a lot of mistakes. The same mistake you're gonna make it more than once. So it's better to start off with a small amount of money that you know that if you lose it, it's not gonna hurt as bad. Um, so yeah, so let's see how long it's gonna take me to make another $1,000. Um, Definitely feeling a lot more comfortable taking the trades. Like I said, the emotions are still there, but they're not as bad as when I started. I'm taking more trades, and it's definitely nice that TD Ameritrade does not charge for commissions anymore. So you know, there's really that's great, because if you're gonna take a lot of trades and you end up like breaking even or making a small profit, then that's, you know, there's no commission, so that's not gonna hurt you. So that pretty much wraps this video, guys. Thanks for watching.